Do you want to be a part of a cringe fanfiction? For the last several months, I've had an ambitious project cooking on the back burner called Gravity Falls: Return to the Bunker, a full-length, fan-made animatic episode that I wrote. I commissioned artists to design characters, creatures, locations. I've had industry pro storyboard artists working on it since August, and now it's done. I've edited all the storyboards into a 30-minute adventure. And all I have to do now is cast it and replace my temp audio with voice actors who can do a better job at emulating the characters than I can. Ford, I told you to keep Dipper away from danger. There is nothing remotely dangerous about what we're doing. Alright, there may be some element of danger. Why, yes, that was the Hoctopus from the Gravity Falls Limited Edition Journal 3 book. It's been on my windowsill for 6 years, so the back's all faded now. So first I'll go a little more in depth about what this project is. Then I'll go over the characters that we're gonna cast. And third, we'll go over the general schedule and timeline of this project. And if you're interested in auditioning, please watch that too. I like to imagine Return to the Bunker takes place the day before Dipper and Mabel versus the future. Ford has to return to his bunker, reluctantly accompanied by Mabel, Zeus, and Wendy. He's forced to confront McGucket, the shapeshifter, and the many sins of his past. Return to the Bunker has been storyboarded by all of the following artists. Whoa. Oh my god, those guys are awesome. I was able to get them? What the fuck? I think I should clarify, because I know people are gonna ask. This has nothing to do with that Wendy's mom turns into a tree story that Gretchen and I riffed together during that Wendy video. This was already well in motion when we made that. You casually carry an axe? You casually carry a gun? Plenty of people carry guns. It's a relatively normal thing to do. Oh right, you're so normal, Ford. My bad. I had the idea for this back when the show was airing, believe it or not. The first draft I made of this literally dates back to 2017. It was motivated by a few things. First off, Ford rarely got to spend time with Mabel, Zeus, and Wendy in the show. In fact, him and Wendy didn't even interact. Ford's a deeply, intrinsically untrusting person, and yet the only reason he's back in this dimension is because of Mabel's penchant to trust. And it always surprised me that the show never used them as foils for each other, or brought Ford back into touch with the embodiment of Trust No One, the shapeshifter. Hey guys! Can it, shapeshifter? None of us are falling for your games! Oh hey Dipper, how's it hanging? Ho ho ho, Ford Pines. You have not aged well. Are you still a paranoid shell of a man? I haven't seen you since you sealed me away 30 years ago! Into the Bunker raised this terrifying possibility of the shapeshifter escaping into town.
Imagine if he escapes into town! He could transform into anything!
What would happen? How would the characters ever trust anyone ever again? 8 years later, I would like to try to answer that. Ford's a paranoid, frantic shell when he goes through that portal. And what would it take to bring out that side of him in the present? So I made the Gravity Falls theory video back in August. It got me thinking about the show a lot, and that's when I decided to dust off the old script, revise like 100,000% of it, and set it into motion. A lot of work, time, and money has gone into this, and we've all put forward our best effort to capture the spirit of these characters and the irreverence of this series. Mabel, why on earth are you following me? The real question is, where on earth are we going? Oh, you can't see. It's you. It's your fingers. Normally, when I show people what I'm working on, a lot of people are like, wow, Kian, this sucks. You should kill yourself. But like everyone I've showed Return to the Bunker to has been like, Kian, you're cooking. That's what... That's what they've said. They've said that. Now, casting. There are 8 major roles that need to be cast in this, and 7 minor roles. Email auditions to contactkiancarlisle@gmail.com. And here are the roles. Ford Pines, Mabel Pines, Dipper Pines, The Shapeshifter, Seuss Ramirez, Wendy Corduroy, Stan Lee Pines, Old Man McGucket, Spittin' in a Bucket. Yippity yank! I just grabbed something! I feel like the show's probably popular enough that I don't need to show clips of what all these characters sound like. I'm assuming you know already. Here are a handful of script excerpts for you to audition with. Wow, look at look at that one. That's oh my god, no way. I'd also highly encourage you to just ramble and talk in the voice for a bit just to prove you can do it fluently. Demonstrate this is not something that would put strain on your voice, that would take like 30 takes to get the voice correct. Also consider this an audition of your microphone quality. The 7 smaller roles are Jeff the Gnome, Toby Determined, Tyler Cutebaker, Tats, Lazy Susan, Sheriff Blubs, Deputy Durland. I'm not even gonna show the lines for these guys because I don't want to spoil anything. Just ramble in the characters' voices to audition for these guys. There have been a handful of really good Gravity Falls fan voice projects over the years. There was a comic dub of the 4 like Lost Treasures stories. If you know anyone who voiced in that, forward this to them. I'd love to hear them audition. Okay, finally, project timeline. Auditions will be open for a week, ending on May 20th. That's a Saturday. At that point, I'll probably unlist this video and you'll never see it again. I'll reach out to you by email if you've got the part, and I'll give you the script and the animatic with my temp voiceover. If you're just a silly minor character, a loser, I'll probably just ask you to record and send over the lines on your own. For the major characters, I'd like to do a Zoom record session with you. Just a one-on-one, I won't try to get everyone together. I hope to get all the dialogue recorded throughout the week of May 21st through 27th. Then I'll hand things off to Catherine, my audio person, to mix and master things for a few weeks. And if all goes according to plan, Gravity Falls Return to the Bunker will debut on June 18th. Unless it isn't quite ready and it gets delayed, in which case it will come later. See you there.